I've received a week straight of false allegations, negative comments, and negative backlash for something that I didn't do. Let's talk about it.
I can't stand his racist little brother, Keith Lee. So wait, let me give you guys, if you guys don't know who this guy is. And I'm sad. It saddens me that I know who Keith Lee is, but apparently he's like a TikToker. He's a food critic. So anyways, let me tell you, I just got to go into the story how much I hate Kevin Lee.
I don't believe you hate Keith.
So he comes up to me and he was like pretty much like he tried to like talk to me about like race. Like he tried to have like this racial systematic oppression.
Yes, me and Sean had a conversation. No, this conversation didn't go anything how he depicted it. Sean Strickland is an MMA fighter who is known for saying divisive things. We had disagreements prior to the situation, but nothing that couldn't have been settled with a conversation. So at the point of this conversation, we were gym partners. I walked up to him and two people who I consider friends having a conversation after practice. I joined the conversation and the conversation happened to be already on race. In the beginning of this conversation, it was not only intelligent, but it was productive. One thing led to another, and Sean said this.
And anytime you're talking to somebody racist, and I know this because I used to be a little racist. Anytime you're talking to someone racist and you want to like really piss them off, you just got to talk about the sex of whatever, the race of whatever they are. So I'm like, yo, Lee, I'm not racist. I black women than you have, bro. How am I racist? And I'm like, bro, just relax, dude. I know you got a little white woman at home. Right? And I'm just like, I'm kind of poking him, but I'm doing it funny.
I never found the humor in any of those comments. He then spun my words into saying what he said I said.
And he goes, nah, I don't like white people.
Never at one point did I say I don't like anybody. I simply disagree with what he said, and instead of fighting ignorance with ignorance, I said, no, I'm happily married with children, and I'm very proud of the family that God has allowed me to build. I also immediately disagreed with all of the ignorant and distasteful comments that he made, and I no longer was interested in entertaining the conversation, which the conversation itself ended very shortly after that. And again, I ignored a week and a half full of backlash. I don't have any bad feelings or wish anything ill against Sean Strickland. I just want this cleared up, because that's not what I stand on, and that's not what I said. The only reason I'm responding to this at all is because it's spinning into a narrative that's completely false. I've debated a week straight on whether I should respond to this or not, or give this any kind of attention. But it has not only begun to affect me, but my family financially and mentally. I've blocked over 1,000 people and deleted thousands of comments that were degrading me and coming at my personal character. But false things like this are not only detrimental to me, but also can potentially deter potential brands that would like to reach out to me and my family. On top of deterring people who have no idea who I am and are just discovering me for the first time, want to join our community. And it's unfair to me and my family to miss out on opportunities that can change our lives based on lies. It was on 6 different videos that was completely unrelated, and it was the head search. On top of that, this goes completely against what I stand on as a person. My actions speak louder than my words, and I've been blessed enough to be in a position to be a marketing platform for business and business owners of all races. Sean claimed to have 2 witnesses of me saying this. I called both of those witnesses today, and we had a conversation. I told both of them that I was recording and I will post it. For that conversation that I had with Sean Strickland.
Yes, I remember it quite well.
Do you remember me saying I don't like white people?
No, you did not say that.
Thank you.
So that's Sean. He's he's going to antagonize, but I don't think, I think if you actually spoke to him directly about it now that he's not on the podcast or whatever, he would probably acknowledge that, oh yeah, you didn't say that. I was just kind of,
We have argued about this. Even on the podcast, we talked about it. I was like, bro, I don't remember that being the entire conversation.
Did you ever hear me say I don't like white people?
Yeah, but I don't recall this. You were right there. I know you all had a conversation about racism. I don't think this is how this conversation went.
And again, this conversation that we talked about happened over a year ago. I haven't actively been at the gym all year, so they have no reason to lie on my behalf. It's just the situation didn't go how he depicted, and I appreciate both of them being honest and standing up for what's true. In this last week, TikTok has slowly shifted to something that's not very enjoyable for me, and I don't like that. TikTok has been one of my safe havens and one of the places I come to connect with my community. At the end of the day, I just want to return back to that, eat food, take care of my family, and continue to be the person that God has called me to be for not only myself, my family, and my community. God bless you. Have an amazing day. Y'all be safe.